Gaming phones are more popular than ever, and they pack the latest and most powerful chipsets that money can buy. Some gaming phones come with RGB lights on the back and dedicated fans, while others pack small displays to let gamers show off their other side. Most of these devices pack large displays, beefy batteries, and support fast charging technologies that can juice up in less than 45 minutes in most cases. We compiled a list of the best dedicated gaming smartphones that money can buy in 2022. So stick to the video. If you're visiting our channel for the first time, make sure you subscribe to our channel so you won't miss any future updates. Now let's begin. Gaming smartphones stand out with their gamery looks, dedicated software, and hardware features, not to mention the RGB lights and dedicated fans. We created a small list of the best gaming smartphones that are widely available on the market, starting with the number 1. 1. Nubia Redmagic 7S Pro. The Nubia Redmagic 7S Pro was unveiled not long ago, and we have already reviewed the latest gaming smartphone. It's enormous, highly responsive, and extremely powerful. It's powered by the latest Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 chipset, and it has 12/18 gigabytes of RAM and lots of storage to store your favorite games. It has RGB lights on the back, shoulder triggers on the side, a plethora of dedicated gaming features, and even a fan to help keep things cool. It's a relatively affordable gaming smartphone, and it even has an under-display selfie camera that doesn't get in the way while playing your favorite titles. 2. Asus ROG Phone 6D. Asus knows how to make good gaming phones, as demonstrated by the Asus ROG Phone 6D. It has a near-identical design to the Asus ROG 6 phone, but with superior cooling, so it's never going to overheat while you play. MediaTek's new Dimensity 9000 Plus chipset is a force to be reckoned with, while it's paired up beautifully with a 6.7-inch Full HD OLED display. A 165Hz refresh rate will delight gamers, along with plenty of viewing modes to set. 3. Black Shark 5 Pro. The Black Shark 5 Pro is one of the most powerful gaming smartphones, and it's powered by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 chipset, and it has up to 16 gigabytes of RAM and 512 gigabytes of NVMe and UFS 3.1 storage. It has a large 6.67-inch OLED display with a 144Hz display panel supporting 720Hz touch sampling rate. Like most gaming smartphones, it lacks any IP certification, but it has physical pop-up gaming triggers on the side, making it more enjoyable than the optical sensor ones on other competing handsets. 4. Xayomi Poco F4 GT. The Poco F4 GT is powered by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 chipset, coupled with 8/12 gigabytes of RAM and 128/256 gigabytes of UFS 3.1 storage. It has a large 6.67-inch AMOLED display with 120Hz refresh rate and 480Hz touch sampling rate, making it a responsive and excellent smartphone for gamers. The device supports 120 watts fast wired charging and has a 4700 mAh battery that can last you all day on a single charge. 5. Galaxy S22 Plus. The Samsung Galaxy S22 lineup might not be the first thing that comes to mind when you think about gaming smartphones, but they're powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 chip and have 8/12 gigabytes of RAM and plenty of storage. All three devices in the entire lineup are excellent for playing graphics-intensive titles, but our primary picks are the Galaxy S22 Plus and the Galaxy S22 Ultra due to their larger sizes, making them more comfortable to hold and more enjoyable due to the larger displays. 6. Asus ROG Phone 5. The Asus ROG Phone 5 is a remarkable gaming phone, even though it's a generation behind our number one pick, the Asus ROG Phone 6. Its highlights include power from the pairing of a Snapdragon 888 chipset and up to 16 gigabytes of RAM, plus a screen that has a refresh rate of 144 Hz and a touch sampling rate of 300 Hz, both of which are higher than most phones, and we found this pairing beneficial to games. The Asus ROG Phone 5 also has a huge 6000 mAh battery, so you can game for longer, and with 65 watts charging, you won't be out of action for long when it runs dry. 7. Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3. The Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3 finally achieves what the foldable phone movement set out to achieve all those years ago. The latest iteration feels like the first to truly deliver on that promise of smartphone form factor and tablet functionality, with an impressive set of specs under the hood and some incredible UI improvements up top. 8. Apple iPhone 13 Pro. The iPhone has struggled to truly be recognized as one of the best gaming phones in its lifetime, but there's no reason it can't truly step into this space with Apple Arcade and its own gaming network in Game Center. The iPhone 13 Pro is the first real movement towards integrating that gaming focus into Apple's smartphone hardware, though. 9. OnePlus 10T. Though the OnePlus 10T doesn't look like much of a gaming phone, the flagship has a surprise or two up its sleeves. It's powered by Qualcomm's top-tier Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 with up to 16 gigabytes of LPDDR5 RAM and 256 gigabytes of storage, making it an impressive device able to take on dedicated gaming phones. There's also the 6.7-inch AMOLED display to consider, with a buttery smooth 120 Hz refresh rate providing a responsive gameplay experience. 10. Redmagic 6R. The Redmagic 6R is one of the cheapest gaming-dedicated smartphones on the market right now, but that doesn't mean it skimps on features or performance. Sporting a 6.67-inch AMOLED display slightly smaller than that of the flagship Redmagic 6, you'll find the same 1080 by 2400 resolution and 400 Hz touch sampling rate. The 144 Hz refresh rate may be slightly slower, but it's still safely in gamer territory, and the difference is negligible in real-world use. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. That's it for today. We'll be back soon with more exciting videos to help you learn more. For more fascinating videos like this, subscribe to our channel and hit the notification button and share it with your buddies.